Hello guys, what's up? It is SonicTheX-Force here, and welcome back to another video. So welcome back to a new series called LittleBigTutorials. Today I'll be doing a bunch of tutorials on Little Big Planet 3. Not just for creative mode, but for other things that you need help with. Do not worry, because Little Big Planet 3 will not be the only thing I do tutorials for. Because I will also be doing tutorials for like Minecraft or Subnautica or anything else. And so anyway, welcome to episode 2 of the Little Big Planet tutorials. Today in this episode, we're going to be learning how to use the corner editor tool alongside some other things. So why don't we get started? So here we are back at the same level, which I named it as Little Big Tutorials, which is the name of the series for YouTube. So as you can see, this is where we left off with this one shape. And in the previous video, in the previous episode, which you can go check out on my, if you haven't already, on my main channel, this is my main channel, where I showed you how to resize shapes. And today we're going to be learning how to use one of the first tools in the game. So of course we know the basics. Just press square and then press X and then go to your tools bag. So this is where we left off last time. So today we're going to be using this tool known as the corner editor. And as it says in the description, it basically allows us to edit and customize individual corners of an object. So as you can see, our icon has now changed to this thing that looks like an X. And as you can see, it can only edit corners. And so we're going to be learning how to use that alongside another device. Thing. So when you first press X, it will, on the shape, it will make a weird noise at every corner because it will then show you these little yellow squares. And then all you have to do is click on it again. Then it becomes this yellow circle, and then once it becomes that means that we're currently editing it. So as you can see, every time we move around, it now changes the shape. This is how you can make custom shapes if you ever need to make something in your level that's not a shape in the game, but you want to make a custom one. Just use the corner editor and you can manipulate it to change the shape. So we're going to stick with this corner ramp like so. And remember, don't forget, that's not the only corners you can edit, because you can also edit the corners like even the tall ones. You can resize it to be whatever you'd wish. And just simply using this one tool can help a lot of things out, because lots of levels typically make ramps or something like this. So this could help you a lot with whatever you're trying to make here. So now we're going to move on to so we're going to do 2 each time, because there's still a lot more devices, as you can see, that we're going to try to use. Not like these ones, these are for like a future series. So let's next learn the ability to use the Advanced Glue Tool. This is where we can stick objects together. So give me a second and we can begin. So let's say you want to make something special and you have a bunch of different shapes and different materials, but what you don't realize is that they can't like morph onto the thing, which I'll show you in a second. Well, don't worry, because the next tool we're going to be using for this tutorial is the Advanced Glue Tool. Basically what it does is that it allows us to stick anything onto the surface of another material. So here's how. Basically all you got to do first is grab your puppet cursor and then select the object you want to use and just put it wherever you need it. So let's say let's put it right here. So normally when you just leave it, it'll just slide down. Well, with the Advanced Glue Tool, all you gotta do is just let go of it once. Because if you press circle twice, it will complete, and then let's say press circle twice, and then look, it'll fall off. So all you gotta do is press circle once, and it'll still stay there. And then of course you have to press circle again to do this, but if you press it a third time, then it will start sliding. So next we want to go to our tools bag and then select the Advanced Glue Tool right here. This is the icon that it appears as. And all you gotta do is look at the object and it will highlight like this to indicate that you're selecting it. So all you gotta do is just hit X on this one, and then hit it, and then press X again on the object you want to stick it to. If you hear that sound that goes, that means that it's successfully stuck, otherwise it would just go like that. which tells you that you're not sticking it to anything. So now if we let go, as you can see, the object is not moving at all. But if we grab the main one, as you can see, they're combined. So now we're going to do it 2 more times so we can completely understand how it works. So let's say I got a circle and I can't seem to morph it onto the thing, as you can see here. Well, here's how we can fix that. So all you gotta do, same thing, just put the shape where you want it. So let's put it there, for example. Get your glue tool, select the shape, and then select it to the main material that it's sticking to. And hey presto, you now got 2 shapes attached to one. So let's do it one more time. Grab your tools bag, advanced glue tool, pop a cursor, select the shape, and then place it where you want it. So let's put it down here a bit. Then get your glue tool, select that, and then select the main one, and then boom, you now got a whole bunch of shapes in different materials attached to one main material that we just used. So now I'm going to quickly show you why they can't stick instantly without the glue tool, which I'll show you in a second. So there's a clear difference to the reason why these objects can't instantly just morph onto one and become one, and here's how we'll show you that. So if we go ahead and highlight the object and put a square, it will tell us that it will let us camera sign or position a layer, which we're not going to focus on that. But instead, we're going to focus on so as you can see, it tells us at the very top what shape it is, which is basic cardboard. In order to morph objects to the same one, which I'm going to show you in a second. So there is about 2 different ways that this can be done. So let's do the first one, which is a bit different to how we normally do it. So the first one is that you basically, when you have an object but you want to morph it, so you want to morph it onto it, but it won't morph like this. Here's how you do it. You basically select the shape, and then, so this is something else that I need to show you. You then need to click your right control stick. See this right control stick right here? You need to click on it. When you click, no, your left stick actually. Wait, wrong one. I apologize, I have memory failure. So you can see this left stick here, you need to click it. When you click your left control stick, it will copy the shape in your hand. Then all you gotta do to figure this out, you basically just gotta put the shape inside the other shape like this. Then you press X, and then boom, the circle then instantly becomes one with the material, because it's the same material. So let's do that again, but this time with the triangle. You press X, and you click your left control stick so it copies it in your hand, and then all you gotta do is simply put it where you want it. So let's rotate it from our first tutorial and attach it onto there, and boom, now we have both shapes morphed into one. But there's also a second way we can do it, which is much more simpler if you're looking for the quickest way to do it. So all you have to do is just go to your your materials, and go to basic cardboard. So we're going to use these 2 shapes again, so all you gotta do is select circle. Instead of placing it instantly, just place it onto the shape. This time, it instantly puts it on without you having to spawn it onto the ground. Same thing with the triangle. Select it, and place it into the ground. And boom! We did the same thing twice, but as you can see, same thing twice, but in 2 different ways. Where in this one, we grabbed the shape and then copied it with the left stick to place it onto there. And we also went onto this, took the shape and just instantly placed it onto the thing. So that's going to be it for the second tutorial. There will be 2 more tutorials coming tomorrow. So every single day when I'm bored, there will be 2 more tutorials each day. So hopefully that first tutorial, the previous video, helps you learn how to do the very basics of the shape, and I hope that this tutorial helps you learn how to copy and paste shapes into the shape you made, and also learn how to use the advanced glue tool to stick different materials shaped objects onto another. So I hope that helped you a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time in another tutorial. Bye.